Ju Wenjun really shows her dominance over Tan Zhongyi at the Women's Chess World Championships in 2025. Until the 8th game, Ju Wenjun leads 6-2. That means that another half point she will retain her title as Women's Chess World Champion. In this game, Tan Zhongyi, who holds white pieces, start the game with e4. Ju Wenjun responded with e5. Then Tan Zhongyi developed her knight to c3. This is the Vienna game. After knight to f6, bishop to f4, Ju Wenjun put her knight to c6. This is Max Lang defense. In the next move, Tan Zhongyi pushes pawn into d3. This opening then transpose into bishop opening, Vienna hybrid variation. The game continues with bishop b4 to pin the knight. Tan Zhongyi replied with knight f3, prepare to castling kingside. Then pawn d6. Ju Wenjun prepares to develop take square bishop. Tan Zhongyi castling kingside to secure her king. Then Ju Wenjun exchanged her bishop for a knight. After pawns take bishops, Tan Zhongyi has double pawn in c-file. Then the game continues. Ju Wenjun castle kingside to protect the king. Bishop's pin on a knight. Pawn attacked the bishop. Then the bishop retreat to h5. From this position, Ju Wenjun saw that white's light square bishop is so dangerous. Therefore, the knight directly attacked it. This bishop can't run anymore. After the bishop retreat to b3, knight take bishop, then a-pawn take knight to make semi-open file to white. Based on engine analysis, white is slightly better. As the game then continues, Ju Wenjun plays queen e7. She prepared to put his queens on e6 to avoid bishop pining. The game then continues with rook e1. Ju Wenjun play queen e6 to escape the pin. Now black's knight can move without hesitation. Tan Zhongyi make an attack into the center pawn. Then knight back to d7. Queens d3. Pawn a6. Rook d1. After that rook e8. Bishop g3. Then Ju Wenjun pushing b5. Knight d2. Black replied with knight f6. Then Tan Zhongyi pushes pawn to b4. In this position, Ju Wenjun plays the knight h5 to attack bishop. Tan Zhongyi replied with knight b3 and Ju Wenjun put the queen to g6. Pawn capture on e5. Knight take bishop. After pawns take knights, then the rook takes pawn. This is the 21st move. Engine analysis shows that this position is balanced materially or positionally. But white have a double pawn on c-file. The game continues with Tan Zhongyi plays knight a5 to prevents bishop to b7. But the bishop then goes to d7. Makes the knight can't do much, and for a while, white knight out of position. Knight supposed to be played on the center or controlling the center. But in this position the knight really doesn't work well. The next move, Tan Zhongyi put the rook to e3. Preparing to double the rook. Then rook e8. Now Ju Wenjun has double the rooks. Tan Zhongyi do the same thing to double her rook on e-file. In this position, Ju Wenjun break the center with f5. The best move for white is pawn take on f5. But Tan Zhongyi make mistake. She choose to play queen d4 and let the rook take a pawn. After the rook exchange and pawns take the rook, we can see that Ju Wenjun win one pawn. The game then continues with Tan Zhongyi push c4 to challenging b-pawn. In this position, Ju Wenjun found the best move. Pawn to e3. There are two purposes of this move. Pawn can be pushed to promote and queen attack c-pawn. Therefore, the best move played by Tan Zhongyi. She capture a pawn with the queen. Then Ju Wenjun capture c-pawn. According to the chess engine, black is better in this position. The best move for white is to exchange pawn on b5. But once again, Tan Zhongyi made another mistake. She played the queen a7 to attack black's pawns. Ju Wenjun used this chance to capture on c4, and now she has a free pawn. A very dangerous pawn. Tan Zhongyi tries with queen take on c7 to attack bishop and pawn. But with bishop b5, the c-pawn is still in safe position. In this position, Tan Zhongyi trying with the knight b7. Ju Wenjun pushes c-pawn and start to promotion it. Knights captured on d6, then the queen to d3. A very useful move. Open the way to pawn, give a threat to the king, pressing the knight and keep defending the light square. In this position, Tan Zhongyi attacked the king. After king run to h7, then knight f5, threatening to checkmate. Luckily Ju Wenjun has a good answer to this problem. Ju Wenjun played queen d7 to attack the queen. After the queen exchange and bishop takes queen, now black knight is threatened. So it goes backwards to d4. Ju Wenjun responded with bishop f4. So the pawn can be pushed. Tan Zhongyi responded with knight e2 to attack the pawn. But after c2, Ju Wenjun is one step away to promote the pawn. This make black's knight has to defend the promoting square. In this position Tan Zhongyi pushing f3 to open up space so her king could advance. Ju Wenjun answered with the king to g6 to approach the center. So the king can engage in combat. King f2. Bishop b5. Threaten to capture the knight so that pawn can be promoted. This move makes knight forced to c1. Ju Wenjun push h5. White the king began to approach the pawn. King g5. And the king really approached the pawn to capture it. In this position, Ju Wenjun did not try to defend the pawn. She plays bishop f1 to attack white's pawn. She exchanged the plan and now Ju Wenjun prepare to make h-pawn as a free pawn. Tan Zhongyi is not in a hurry to take pawn. In this position, she maneuver the knight to b3. After Ju Wenjun take her pawn, then the knight can defend the f-pawn. For a while, we see that black attack has been failed. But in this position, Ju Wenjun sacrificed the bishop. Let knight take bishop with a check tempo at the same time. After the king attacked the knight, then knight to d4. The king captured the pawn and Tan Zhongyi once again attacked the king. After the king counter attacked the knight, knight retreat to e5 to attack black's king. And the king moved to f3. After that, knight captured on c2. In this position, Ju Wenjun started to push her free pawns in h-file. Knight e1 to attack the king. But king g3, king e3, and pawn to h3. Tan Zhongyi still trying with knight f3. But after h2, Tan Zhongyi resigned. She realized that there is not a chance to win the game. If the game continued with knights capture h-pawn, then the king takes the knight. Black got 2 pawns. White should choose attack g-pawn or to approaching a-pawn. Whatever she choose, one of the black's pawn will promote to the queen.